I'm Raisa Jihad.
And I am Anissa. In this video, we are going to talk about the things we ask all the time, but we might not often think about how they actually work.
That's all true. Okay, today we're going to discuss the world of email, from email etiquette when writing to professor to tips on keeping our inbox organized.
And that's and that not and that's not all. We are also discuss computer network. We discuss internet. We are explore how the devices around us actually comment to each other and share data every day.
So, for those of you who are curious, stick around this and watch this video all the way through.
Without further ado, let's dive into it.
Okay, actually, I'm also curious about what you made you choose this topic about email. What piqued your interest? Like, oh, I want to take this topic.
Uh, um, I cause this. I cause it because email is because email is a fundamental skill that many students overlook. We spend so much time focusing on coding and complex tasks, but we often forget how the communication that work professional to lecture or client. I think it's a crucial skill that needs to more attention.
Oh, okay. But I'm curious, in your opinion, do you think we should use formal or casual language when emailing our rectors?
Uh, it really depends on the concept, but I always prefer a semi-formal approach. You should start with a formal greetings. I like greetings like dear, mir, or messages. But the body of the email can be clear and direct. Use of voice slang or emojis because even if you have a good relationship with your lecturer, maintaining a level of professionalism show respect for their time.
Okay. Okay. What would you do if you got confusing or badly written email?
I don't just guess what they mean. I always send a follow-up email to clarify the point that are unclear. For example, I saw, could you could you please clarify what you mean by this point? It be, it's better to spend 2 minutes clarifying than to spend 2 hours working on the wrong text because of a misunderstanding.
How you to manage your inbox so you don't miss important project updates?
I ask label and folder anything relate to my academic around project goes into a specific folder, and I ask the started or important feature for email that needs a reply. Also, I make it a habit to check my inbox every morning and before I wrap up my day. That way nothing gets buried.
Okay. Is it ever okay to send an email without subject line?
Never. Sending an email without a subject line is like showing up at a meeting without telling anyone why you there. Most people will ignore it, or worse, it might get flagged as spam. Always, I always take those extra 5 seconds to write a concise subject line. It's the first thing people see.
Okay, okay. Wow.
By the way, why did you choose internet as your topic?
Okay, I choose this topic because the internet is an essential for our life as student. Like everything we do, from research for our assignment to communicating with our lecturers, it's based on internet, and it's just something can imagine living without.
Oh, so what do you think the internet's anyway?
Oh, the internet is short for international network, and the internet is one of the largest network and is often viewed as hub for the dissemination and and according to Utama, the internet is an abbreviation for international network, defined as a very large computer network consisting of several smaller networks interconnected with one another. Her video explained that this vast computer network can span the entire globe.
Exactly. It's like a massive global highway that connects computer everywhere. What is your favorite way to use the internet for learning?
I am visual learner, so I really enjoy using platforms like YouTube. It makes the learning process much more easier to digest.
Any any tips for staying safe while browsing the internet?
My biggest tip is to always be skeptical. Don't click on suspicious links if they look like they're from friends. All from both us. We hope what we share. We hope what we share helps you.
I just had to let you know you're